Are you looking for a ChatGPT alternative that will make auto-blogging much easier? Then watch this demo and see how you can create one-click SEO optimized articles from your keyword. You can also use this tool for writing current news sites. Let's get started. Here's your answer to SEO optimized blogging.
So let me show you how easy it is to write an article with Wraith Scribe. So all you need to do is put your primary SEO keyword in here and then toss in a blog title that you want. And all you need to do is click write, boom, and in just a couple of minutes, you're gonna get a fully written SEO optimized article for your primary keyword, and you'll get a bunch of semantic keyword suggestions as well, just like you would in SEO Surfer. It's that easy. I have a cold right now. I literally cannot think, and I can still write an article, and all just in a few minutes.
How can you write an article when you only have a keyword? See how easy it is in this example.
Alright, so in the previous video in this playlist on how to use Wraith Scribe, I said, oh, you have to put in a SEO keyword that you want to optimize for and a blog title, and then have it write for you. But what if you have a keyword that you just want to optimize for and you have no idea what to write about? For example, let's say you're running an e-commerce store selling a baby playpen. You know, like, what are you going to write about with a baby playpen? Like, I have no idea. So instead of giving the AI a blog title and have it write for you, what you can do is just leave the title blank and have our content pitcher pitch you ideas. In about 5 to 10 seconds, you're going to see a list of title ideas that you can pick, right? So for example, let's just do this one. This one seems straightforward. And so all you do is press write, and then in a few minutes, you're gonna get a fully written SEO optimized article. And boom, it's done. It's just a few minutes. Yes, it's that easy, it's that fast. And if you're not happy with it, you wanna edit it, don't worry, I got you. The next video will show you how to use our AI-powered editor so you can quickly edit articles and publish something that's high quality in minutes.
You can make large edits very quickly too.
Let me show you how to use our AI-powered editor so you can make large edits quickly. But first things first, we integrate Grammarly in our editor because AI will generate some grammatical errors from time to time, but it's easy because all you need to do is hover your mouse over these red lines and then press accept, and everything's good. The second thing I want to draw our attention to is you see me using hotkeys. I'll announce them as I use them, but there's this bottom left thing here so you can see what I'm typing. If you need help with hotkeys, you can always press this button here to be able to see relevant hotkeys that you can use. And then lastly, let's open this assistant to see what sort of thing we might need to edit in this essay. So first, let's ignore the SEO suggestions for now and focus on readability. So let's say I want to simplify this a bit. What I can do is highlight a bunch of stuff. So for example, I can highlight this and I can go ahead and press simplify text. Simplified text is also Control-Shift-S. So what you can do is highlight this, Control-Shift-S, and then I can simplify the text. So I spent the next couple minutes simplifying the text, and it goes to an 8th grade reading level, which is great, though number of words is significantly shorter. So what we can do now is find sentences that could be expanded easily with examples. So for example, this can be expanded, and I press Control-E or Command-E for that one. And I can try to expand this again, like expand this expanded text, to see if it could do a better job, and it doesn't seem like it could. So let's move on to the next thing. We can expand this to see if we can like double the words on that one. So I spend the next 3 minutes or so trying to find sentences where it's talking about a high level idea and then pressing Control-E or Command-E if you're on a Mac to expand on those. And the reason why I like those sentences, like furniture pieces should evoke traditional aesthetics but with a contemporary twist, that's more of a general sentence, and I feel like when I expand that, it gives the AI the opportunity to draw a lot more examples and be a lot more picturesque and add a lot more details to it and adding more words to the article. And as you can see here, sometimes AI makes British English, but the good thing is Grammarly can pick the flavor of English, so you can very easily correct those spellings with just hovering over those red lines and pressing accept. This whole process of setting up, recording this video from start to finish was 9 minutes and 20 seconds. So I edited it to be about 3 to 2 times quicker than that, but it's not that much slower in real time. So in just a few minutes, I was able to revamp this entire article from a grade level of 16 to a grade level of 9, and was able to still maintain 1,000 plus words. You can also paraphrase text by Command or Control P, which I didn't get a chance to demo in this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to use our SEO tool and be able to quickly add keywords into your article.
Articles are generated within minutes.
Let me show you how to use our SEO tool. So to bring it up, you would just press this Open Assistant, or you would press this SEO Helper tool. And then on the right hand side, if you're familiar with SEO Surfer, it works the exact same way. It'll tell you your primary keyword, and it'll come up with the data-driven way of secondary keywords that you can put in your article, and it'll recommend, how many times you should put it in your article and how many times it's in there right now. So right now it shows up twice, rustic home decor, and you should have 4 to 10 instances of rustic home decor in your article. Same thing for secondary keywords, and it'll also give you suggestions for your H1 and H2 headings. What I always like to say is just optimize your primary keyword and your heading suggestions. The secondary keywords aren't really super duper useful as far as SEO goes. It's a nice icing on top, but the effort is better spent if you were to use that time to build backlinks instead. And the reason why secondary keywords are not that important is because the NLP processor from most search engines are smart enough to be able to understand the intrinsic meaning of your entire essay, as opposed to having to look for these specific keywords to know what's going on. And as an example, I have an article that ranks for service arbitrage, and it ranks top 3 for service arbitrage, and there's never any mention of contractor arbitrage in there, but I also rank basically top 3 for contractor arbitrage as well. I never mentioned it once. So it's not necessary for you to specifically put these alternate keywords in. Google will know if it's actually related to one of these ideas, so you don't really have to put all the extra effort in. So you really get 80-90% of your return if you just optimize your primary keyword and make sure that your headings are good. So let's fix the headings first. It says there's not enough subheadings with this primary keyword. So let's just fix that right now for your rustic home decor. Boom. And now this is fixed, and note that if you keyword stuff, it'll give you a warning as well. The next thing to fix is the primary keyword, so let's fix that. So instead of typing it out and sprinkling in keywords, what you can do is just highlight a passage that you want and then do add keyword, and then notice the primary keywords already filled in for you, and then the SEO will sprinkle in keywords and retain the same meaning. So let's go back here. Boom. So this is done. So let's try something else. We could do this, and instead of having to press the button, we can have a hotkey with Control-Shift-O or Meta-Shift-O, and we can try to do wall decor instead, as it's a secondary keyword. So note that right now wall decor is 0 out of 6 times. Now it's 3 out of 6 times. And we can do something again here with wall decor. Again, secondary keywords are not super duper important, but this is just like a demo to show you that we can very easily fill in wall decor. And we can just double check here, right? Wall decor is filled in here. And that's basically all there is to it. And it's something, again, with secondary keywords, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like if it's not really about room ideas or DIY home decor, you can sort of eliminate the keywords that aren't germane to the meaning to your article, and then the SEO score will sort of reflect what you're trying to put in your article. And yeah, it's super duper easy to SEO optimize your article. Just Control-Shift-O and you're done.
What about images? You can add images automatically with alternative text, or you can add them manually.
All right, let me show you real quick how images work with Wraith Scribe. There's two ways to add images. The first way is instead of using these settings when you write your article, you can just turn on include images, and it'll include royalty-free images in each section when it creates your SEO optimized article for you. And all you need to do is press write. I'm not going to be doing that in this demo, but you could try it out yourself if you want to. Basically, it'll just populate, each of these body sections with a royalty-free image, and the alt text will be added in for you, and you can very easily swap it out if you want. The second way to add images, which I'll show you in this video, is simply drag and drop. So I have a file, let's say over here, and I have now this image, but let's say I don't like this image for whatever reason, because, well, this is an article about rustic home decor. I can go ahead and find rustic home decor, and it'll fill in your keyword for you as initial search. Let's say I wanted to do this instead, or maybe instead of rustic home decor, I want, farmhouse, something like this. And then we can very easily change the alt text for this. That's all there is to it. And if you inspect this, you'll find that the alt text is there, farmhouse, home decor. And if you want to change it to something else, it'll update the alt text and the accessibility for this image as well. That's all there is to it. Hope you enjoy.
Are you an affiliate? See how Wraith Scribe can do your research for you and create your reviews in a few minutes.
So for example, saw this course on TikTok. Let's say the application is I wanted to talk about this, drive traffic to my website, and if people sign up, I get a commission for it, basically as an affiliate marketer. Here, I didn't need to prompt Wraith Scribe any links or any specific places to do research. All I did was I just give it a topic, and it'll automatically in the background do all the research for me and compile all that data into an article. Here it includes an external link. It goes here to this eBiz facts. It also gets all the other numerical information. So for example, it looks at a bunch of other websites and sees that, hey, there's a reasonable price tag of $99, but there's an upsell of $15K plus. If we look at one of the source websites, we see where it gets its information from: $99 for the accelerator. Yep, and $39 for the business launch, which it also gets from here. So as you can see, this will save you a bunch of time in research, and all you need to do to throw out an affiliate marketing article is just to prompt it the topic. So that's super exciting. It's great if you want to use, 100% AI affiliate website.
Check out how easy it is to write news articles.
Here is a news article, for example, and this definitely GPT does not know about this conflict, at least not 2023 updates. And here it, does a lot of external sources and quotes a lot more things because the AI actually knows that it's more of a recent events thing. So the truth is a lot more sensitive. So it tries to get a lot more sources to back up its text. But you might think, wait a second, if all the data compiled in this article is gotten from external web research, wouldn't there be plagiarism? And the answer is no. I scanned the article here, and while originality.ai gave it a 3% AI, if we look at the plagiarism, is actually 0% plagiarism.
Check out how to generate charts and tables.
Okay, so the next update I want to talk about is the creation of flowcharts. So let's say you want to talk about something that's a little bit more complicated. So if you want, you can turn on chart generation, and it's going to create this chart. People might read the article, skim it, get a little bit of information, and then sort of reinforce their understanding when they go into here. And this is also another great opportunity for you to enter some alt text, right? And looking at images like this, is going to decrease their bounce rate because they're going to take a look, they're going to spend more time on your website, and your Google Analytics will pick it up, so your session lengths are going to be a little bit longer. Another thing I added on top of that with this upgrade is there are tables now. So for example, it's talking about advantages and challenges of Agile. Yeah, I'm very excited because a lot of this kind of combined really compounds the SEO.
Here are some extras.
And lastly is this key takeaways portion. And search engines love when you get straight to the point, and they love key takeaway sections. This combines the best of both worlds and takes the key takeaways and puts it in the intro section. And the other part that's new is that all articles come with FAQ sections now. One, it allows you to inject more keywords that you're trying to optimize for in the FAQ, and two, search engines really like it because it gives you a chance to take up more real estate in the search results. So the search results can, have like these snippets where you have like questions and answers. But right now the FAQ is just like an FAQ, which will help significantly with SEO. The cherry on top, which is that it'll inject an FAQ schema so that Google knows when it looks at your article that there is an FAQ on the page.
This tool is definitely an asset. You can find out more about it via the link in the description box or by going to www.onlineprofitsacademy.net/ws.